In the headlines, the Dominica Labour Party confident it will capture the Marigot seat in the next general elections. Areas for improvement highlighted in the World Creole Music Festival product. And Israel Aid engages youth in an innovative way to improve the national discussion on climate change and climate resilience. I'm Andrea Louis with the Channel 5 News. Back with the details after this.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Thank you for staying with us. First up, the Dominica Labour Party is confident it can capture the Marigot seat in the next general elections. DLP candidate for the Marigot constituency, Gregory Caressa Rivera, will officially be launched to the public on Sunday, 18th August. The launching of Rivera, who is a youth officer and a 4-time Calypso monarch, will take place at the Marigot Fisheries Complex from 2 p.m. Edward Regis, who is the DLP's candidate for the Grand Bay constituency and the party's general secretary, says Rivera is the best candidate for the Marigot constituency.
We hope that we can speak directly to the people of Marigot to encourage them to support our candidate, Mr. Gregory Rivera, who we believe is a solid candidate and one who can have a major turnover in the seat, major offset in the seat there in Marigot. And so we're very confident moving into Marigot. While we have, had interest in the Marigot seat before, at every election we have had major interest in the Marigot seat. But this time around we believe that we have maybe one of our better chances to create history in the Marigot seat. The Dominica Labour Party has not held that seat in a long time, and we're looking forward to add that to the number of winning candidates that we anticipate across the country.
Confidence in Rivera's ability to capture the Marigot seat for the DLP is also being echoed by Minister for Trade and Member of Parliament for the Portsmouth constituency, Ian Douglas.
Caressa is an excellent candidate. He's been with his people. He's been, from all reports, he's been at it since the Hurricane Maria. He's been there helping. He's been, really integrated into the Marigot community. And we're very happy that that he came to us, really. We didn't even have to go and look for him. He stepped up to the plate and decided that he wanted to serve his people. And we really believe that we are going to win the Marigot seat. We honestly believe that, because if you look at the maths, if you do the maths, we believe that the margin of victory can certainly be eclipsed and overcome, and we are going all out to ensure that Caressa wins the Marigot seat, because we believe that he is the best candidate. If you look at the two candidates and you compare their track record, I mean, everything about them. You compare their qualifications, you compare their love for their community and what they have been able to do throughout their lives in their community. I'm personally very excited about Sunday. Not only excited for the Dominica Labour Party, but excited for the candidate himself, a winning candidate. And I know that he will continue to serve his country very well at the highest level.
In other top stories, Festivals and Events Manager of the Dominica Festivals Committee, Marva Williams, has pointed to some aspects of the World Creole Music Festival that need improvement to put out a better product in the future. During a press briefing earlier this week, Marva Williams highlighted that education of local artists will go a long way in helping them be more successful both in the business and performing areas of the music industry.
What I would like to see more of is that the local artists itself, I think we need to invest a bit more in the local artists in terms of educating them. It's not only about, putting a song together and singing on stage, but what about how familiar are you with the music industry, with what people are looking for? Are you aware of details like copyright? Are you part of an organization, that will ensure that you receive royalties?
Outside of educating local performers, other areas due for improvement have also come to the fore.
Looking at the production aspect in Dominica, do we have, experienced and qualified enough individuals who are able to assist in the production of the World Creole Music Festival without having to export that overseas? Are we comfortable with our security aspect of the World Creole Music Festival? And I'm talking about securing the grounds and the manpower itself. There are so many things that we have to consider just to not only enhance the festival itself, but to enhance the human resource, of that aspect in Dominica.
Williams reassured the public that post-mortem evaluations are held each year and suggestions are taken into consideration for implementation in future years.
I can confirm that in terms of looking at lessons learned, that has become a habit at the Discover Dominica Authority. So what we did last year after the event is we met with each of our service providers. We looked at what worked well, what didn't work well, and how can it be improved for 2019 or the following year. And we've been doing that for a while. We've looked at, the improvements that are needed from 2018 into 2019, and we are really, really working towards ensuring that patrons have an elevated experience at the World Creole Music Festival.
On to Youth Matters, a new approach to spreading the message of climate resilience among the country's youth. This is the aim of a 2-week summer camp organized by IsraAid in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, CREED, and several other partners. Education Manager with IsraAid, Sawana Fabian, says over 150 youth volunteers are on board to help educate younger children in the communities.
We wanted to take a different approach as well, because the approach initially was the teachers being trained and then training students. But in addressing disaster risk and in addressing resilience and climate change action, we understand the role of youth and young people. And if there is a level of ownership within the young people population, then it means that for a long time we'll be basically curbing and addressing the problems and issues that we face as a result of climate change and disasters, really.
The camp, dubbed Camp SEC, that is Safety, Emergency and Creativity, is taking place in 37 communities around the island, and the youth are being commended for stepping up to the plate.
This is the summer camp, and we're hoping that this year, because it's the first one, it would be like maybe you could consider a pilot project. And of course, there are lessons to be learned. There's some challenges that we've had, but one of the challenges that we anticipated that we didn't get to see is that at some time the fear was that maybe the young people are not ready to train all the little ones, or they're not mature enough or whatever. But from all accounts, doing the field visits and from reports, our young people are really taking the leadership role, and they're really doing well with managing the young people in the classrooms. And that speaks to the trust that is established with, trust and reciprocity that's established between our organization and the young people.
Fabian hopes the summer camp will pave the way for youth to lead the discourse on climate change and climate resilience in the country.
If you have kids at just about 8 years old coming to a camp involved in that kind of stuff, and stuff involved with that sort of creativity and exposure to the things that can happen to our environment if we don't take care of it, or that disasters are not natural, they are about our vulnerabilities and our capacities being limited, or vulnerabilities being high, or capacities being limited, then we have a greater risk, disaster risk. So if you have children understanding this, it means that they could change the discourse of disasters in Dominica, and they can do better. There's something they can actually do about saving or helping with, the risk that we face in Dominica.
You are watching the Channel 5 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
L'anisine tout partout. Attention si vous êtes homme et bien femme. Visitez place santé pour examiner corps. Ça c'est un nid pour yo ouais si la ni pièce moun au lion qui ni maladie TB et bien maladie sexuelle. En compagnie moun qui ni maladie HIV P ni TB aussi, savent qui la ni guérison pour TB. Ou ça vivre en bonne santé même si ou ni maladie HIV. Parlez by docteur ou. Prends responsabilité ou. Aidez du bout de si maladie TB et HIV. Ou agir tout le monde pour examiner corps yo.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Welcome back. Major developments for the Marigot constituency to be announced on Sunday. This will coincide with the launching of Gregory Caressa Rivera as the DLP's candidate for that constituency.
We know that Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit will be there and will make certain pronouncements. It is not the announcement of elections, but certainly he will be very happy to speak to the Marigot people about certain development projects in the Marigot area. So it would be very, very important to be there, to listen if you cannot be there, about some of the developments that would take place in Marigot, particularly with the Marigot Hospital and several other areas of development for the people of the Northeast. The international airport, among others, will be discussed at Sunday's luncheon. So therefore we encourage all of Dominica to be tuned in to that special luncheon that we're very, very excited about.
Housing developments, road improvement works, and other infrastructural projects are also on the cards for the Northeast.
Well, for one, we have the Marigot Hospital, and it's confirmed right now, so we'll be sharing the plans of the new Marigot Hospital with the constituency, because you know that the international airport is in close proximity, and in fact, we should be in a very good position to perhaps break ground early in the next year, and Marigot people will seriously benefit from that. There are a number of pieces of infrastructural developments that the Marigot people themselves, have said that it is a priority, and we're going to focus on some of those issues. We've also started again with the candidate Caressa to do a number of infrastructural developments in the Marigot constituency, doing a lot of the paving of the roads and stuff, and Of course, the housing, housing all over Dominica. We've done very well post Maria as far as housing development is concerned. So you see a lot of that being addressed on Sunday also.
And an official funeral for a former government minister and Deputy Speaker of the House of Assembly. The late Arnold Conrad Active was born on 19th March 1932 and died on 26th July 2019 at the age of 87. He leaves to mourn his wife Evelyn and 6 children. Active served as Parliamentary Secretary from November 1970 to July 1973. He was appointed Senator and Deputy Speaker of the House of Assembly from November 1968 to July 1973 and again from January 1974 to February 1975. Mr. Active was also Minister for Home Affairs from July 1973 to January 1974 and was a member of the Electoral Commission from 1978 to 1981. As a mark of respect for the former government minister and Deputy Speaker of the House of Assembly, government has declared Monday 19th August as an official day of mourning and all flags on public buildings will be flown at half-staff. The official funeral for the late Arnold Conrad Active will be held at the Roseau Cathedral Chapel on Monday 19th August from 3 p.m. and will be followed by interment at the Roseau Roman Catholic Cemetery.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
To end the news, the headlines again. The Dominica Labour Party confident it can capture the Marigot seat come the next general elections. Areas for improvement in the World Creole Music Festival highlighted. And Israel Aid engages youth in an innovative way to improve the national discussion on climate change and climate resilience. Feel free to contact us at news@marvin2k4.com. You can also access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire production team, I am Andrea Louis, and to all of our viewers around the world, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend.